up. I can't hear nothing. Hold on. Let me turn it up. Get it together. Yeah, so when I was young, man, right? When I was real young, I never forget that my mother, she told me don't let people borrow your stuff. That's what my mama told me, man. Pardon my voice, man. It's real late. You know, my mama told me though, don't let nobody borrow your stuff. And then one day I did. I let somebody borrow something. I never got it back. And my mama, I was mad. It was a video game. She told me, don't go fight about that. She said, let it go. She told me it was, harsh lesson. She said, it's really your fault. You mad, but you shouldn't be mad at anybody. And don't be mad at yourself. Just learn the lesson. Don't let people borrow your stuff. And then it was a time where I let people borrow my stuff, but I stopped telling my mama that type of shit. And then it just kept, it happened again. And these is friends I'm talking about, or what I would call my friends at that age, at that time. I let them borrow something, no matter what it is, man. That's why if you ask to borrow something from me, I'm probably just going to let you have it, whatever it is. I'm just give it to you, or a piece of what I have for you to keep, because me expecting something back is a very bad expectation. I shouldn't even have them type of expectations. Nothing ever comes back in one piece, man. Nothing comes back in one piece. But let me tell you this, the things that you have to take care of them while you got them, man. Anything in your possession. And you can't use up the church's money. You know what I'm saying? Take care of the things you got. Take care of the church's money. Don't give out the money expecting the money to come back. See, I didn't realize everything was money. I'm still growing as a man. Still growing. Still learning. For the man I am, we'll see. Maybe I'll be better. But you got to live every day like it may be your last. So I'm going to do my best today. Take care of what you got while it's still here. Like a gardener tends to his garden. To keep a carrot, you got to water it. That's what Benjamin Levy said. To keep a carrot, you got to water it. I didn't water my carrots. And now my carrot is gone. I didn't water my rose, my black rose in my garden. My black rose withered away. It's a fact. I should have took better care of my garden. But now, I gotta live with the knowing of what it is to not tend to your garden. I'm just a gardener, man. I'm just a gardener. Nothing special about me. I'm just a gardener. And I got to tend to this soil. And I had a bad season. Jeez Louise, boy, let me tell you. I allowed the weakness in this world to penetrate my cranium and affect me in the way that affected the people around me and the people that I love. You know, I take a step back and I look at my garden and there's some fruits in the garden, but I don't see my black rose. I don't see my carrots. And anybody at gardens, you know when whatever you grow for the season, you definitely, it's a connection there and you want to harvest that. You want to harvest that. If it's the last thing you do, it's going to be harvesting this goddamn it's carrot. It's going to be the best one. You ever harvested something and it didn't even taste good? You waited a long time to harvest it and it was sour. Or just fell off. It molded in the ground. I gotta have my tea. It's chamomile. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna lay off the coffee. And I'm cleaning myself up. I gotta clean my mind up. That's for everybody out there. We all go through our things. But we need to know when it's time to hit the reset button. And boy, I've been running my brain. Into the ground. Not in a bad way. I've been studying, but I've been disregarding everything else in my studies. Where's Marcus Garvey, man? When I need him. Marcus Garvey, I read, I forget where I read this, but he used to lock himself in a room every night. He would eat the same thing every night, beans and rice, black beans and rice. And I can understand now. I can completely understand why he would only eat one thing. And I understand why he locked himself in a room every night, isolated. But that's not good for us. It's not good for me. It's not good for you. Especially if it's forced or coerced or not of your choice per se. People don't willingly struggle. A gardener is not going to willfully neglect his garden. But when you neglect your garden, you don't eat. And that's what you got to remember, gardeners. Even though you looking for that snake in your grass, and that snake might have taken you off the path of your garden, you need to make sure you double back to till the soil, to water the fruits, water the roots. Which means when you in your daily life journeys and you've been stung and you a good man, you don't sell drugs, you don't commit crimes for your money, you hardworking, you intelligent, you study, you got something to offer the righteous. When that day comes and you get stung, because you will get stung, it's not what you do, it's how you do it, but you will get stung. You will be tested. And the day you get stung, remember to go back to the garden. Where you got stung at? In your garden. And that was why they stung you, so they could slither away and you could go chasing them. Don't chase the devil. Slither away so you could chase him. And then you chase this motherfucker. And I ain't talking about no motherfucking mystery. I'm talking about a real life, evil, wicked, weak person who comes into my life and pulls me away from my garden. Foolish of me to chase this snake after this snake stung me. Can you blame me? I didn't know no better. We don't know no better. And when we don't chase the snake, we get devoured by it. We don't know no better. I don't know no better. I got to chase the snake that stung me. But now I know when you chasing that snake, you got to get back to the garden. Because what's happening is your dirt is drying up. Your leaves are withering over. You don't see it. But it's happening, buddy. It's happening whether you see it or not. You're going to lose something. Something going to die in this garden. Something going to die in this garden. Somebody ain't going to eat out of this garden. And the whole family eats out the garden. It's just a shame when you got a garden that's so big and you the only one gardening that motherfucker. That's the life of a gardener. That's the life of God. You the only gardener. And I wasn't even thinking about no religious type of shit. I'm talking about the garden. I'm talking about a real garden. I got a real garden. I wish I had a farm. I would live on a farm. I wish a lot of things. But a hope and a wish don't mean shit. Hope and a wish don't mean shit, people. If you not tilling your soil and you ain't cut the head off the goddamn snake yet. Hope and a wish ain't shit, because you could be in your fucking garden. Okay, you chased this snake and you didn't catch him. But you got to go back and till this soil. This snake coming back to your garden to sting you again, homie. So I guess the right thing for me, for any gardener to do, is wait in the garden. Never chase the snake. Stay in the garden. Stay in the garden. For the baby's sake. Stay in the garden for the baby's sake. For the baby's sake. Till the soil. Don't leave the garden to chase after no fucking snake that bit you. Just raise up the garden snakes to kill it when they come around. Plan, prepare. I don't know how to plan, prepare though. I'm not good at that shit. See, it's good to metaphorically speak. I could say this shit. But what I'm telling you is that in real time, I didn't see it. And it's too late. Season is past, y'all. My black rose is gone. The devil, man. That's what he here for. That's what I've learned. The devil, he not here to... It's not about taking us to jail and drugging us. It's about separating us from the woman, man. And it's different ways to do that. But with the strong man, the way they going to do that is they going to put adversity in your life. And now the wise man handles adversity better than the next. And I feel so unwise and so unkept right now. And I've been doing my thing and I'm organized. And I got to stay strong for the win. Chin down, hands up. I still got to fight. I ain't no sucker. Nevertheless, I realize my fault. And I'm not one to look for faults. I wouldn't call it a weakness. I got to call it a fault because I left a crack in the game. I let a crack in the pool leak until it busted open, boy. And now it's an uncontrollable leak. I'm going to tell y'all right now, man, I'm going to accomplish something. I'm going to do it, y'all. I'm going to do something. I'm going to do something. Don't ask me what it is. But I'm going to get it done. I'm going to accomplish something, man. All the way, 1 to 9, start to finish. I got to. No more. I don't need nothing no more. You got to leave the need. You got to leave the need. Got to leave your wants. Got to leave them at the door. You got a need for nothing, man. You cannot have an expectation in life. Expectations will lead to a disappointment every time. Even the slightest expectations of the sun coming out today. It might rain, just don't expect nothing. And then they got things like the news to adjust your expectations or to predict them. And the forecast where they could look forward. Doppler technology. I wish I had a Doppler. And I do got the Doppler, and it's the thing. I wasn't using my Doppler 700. I wasn't using my radar. I wasn't using my boop, boop. Every move has to be calculated in life. And I'm going to make sure I show that. The next moves I make are going to be first to show the people that I've hurt that I'm not such a bad person, that I'm forgivable. I've turned my back on people. And in turn, people have turned their back on me. And what else? I deserve it. But I was chasing the snake. I'll never forget that. I wasn't just out here turning my back on people. I was chasing the snake to cut his head off, and I wanted it so bad that I became a tool and a slave to my own attempts of freedom. I became a mental slave to the power I didn't have, the power I was looking for. I immersed myself in it. I bought books and put my face in them. In an attempt just to be here another day so I could get back to my garden. It's the only reason I immersed myself. It's the only reason I enslaved my own goddamn self in a mental death. Like a fucking idiot. Not knowing I was mentally dead. Dead to the world, man. Dead to the world, man. I'm just looking. I gotta wake up. I'm up. And I'm talking about us all. I'm just saying in general, we gotta wake up. I gotta wake up. I must be still sleeping. There's gotta be a motherfucking dream. Slowing down is the key for me. We're gonna do some new things in life, and we're gonna change up some things. I definitely got some good things around me. I got blessings. I'm gonna count my blessings. I'm gonna use them. I'm gonna do something productive starting today. I do productive things. Maybe I'm convincing myself that I'm gonna do something productive, but I've been doing something productive. But the productive I'm talking about is gonna be, I need to think about everybody thing. Like, I've been real selfish, man. Fighting this fucking case. That's the snake I've been chasing, y'all. Unconstitutional case. And I had to chase the snake because at the time I was told that I should waive the prelim. And I'm not with that shit. I'm not with somebody taking my interest based on unconstitutional arrest. I'm not with that shit. So I fought it. And I'm still fighting it. You know what I'm saying? They charged the defendant. You know, and as the representative of my defendant self person, you know, I told my lawyer that was working at the time, you know, I haven't hurt nobody. You know, I haven't damaged anybody's property. This case needs to be dropped. I got a ticket for something felonious when I didn't do anything harmful. And this just came to a shockwave to my brain because I refuse to be put in a fucking column, in a category, in a row, in a file in a convict file. It's nothing, I'm not talking bad about the convicts. I'm talking about when that file gets drawn, you lose some of your rights. Now, should I just say fuck it and just waive my fucking rights? Because that's what the fuck they making me want to do. Making me want to waive my fucking rights. I haven't, I don't, I won't. Making me want to, though. Even though I know I could, that's not something I need and I can't. %95 of the people in jail took a plea bargain. 5% ain't scared to fight. I ain't scared to fight. What I'm scared of is losing my universe, my sanity, my love, peace, and happiness. And that's what they know you don't want to lose. threaten to take away my freedom. Fuck freedom. Taking away my free life. On top of me making some bad decisions. You know, all this shit is multiplied on me right now. Multiplied on me right now. So the sword is going to drip from the tip. Because you know, tell you something, they're not scared of the blood on the sword. They scared of the ink on the paper. And when I realized I didn't know how to put that ink on paper like I thought I did, it made me go harder. So I'm dolo, and the attorney quit. And now I'm just like, man, you know, I was caught up in a frenzy in my mind because every day I'm having anxiety, and every day I'm upset. I'm waking up mad at the world. Having anxiety and waking up mad at the world. But it wasn't the world I should have been mad at. And that's where they got me. That's when they got into my cranium. I was mad at the world, man. I'm free. I'm not even in jail. And I'm mad at the world. And that's the point. That's what you can't let them do. You can't let them. I'm chasing them so hard that I can't catch them. Now I'm mad at everybody. Because it don't look like they helping me chase them, but that's not their job. Shit. Always wanting help. Always asking for this and that. Just bring it to the village. But maybe I'm not wrong. Maybe I'm being hard on myself. Maybe I did till my soil. Maybe I don't think I did. I have to be a judge of myself. And I'm not trying to, victimize myself. But, man, I'm definitely just trying to find this fucking snake. You understand me? That's the only retribution I got right now. The only retribution I got is taking the head off the snake. It's the only thing that'll make it right. It's the only thing that'll make it better. It's the only thing that'll make it worth it. That'll make me say, see, this is what I was trying to do. This is what it was coming to. This is what I need. I need it to go my way. Or I need to keep fighting. My way is not a selfish way. It's lawful, constitutional way. Shit has turned me into a complete goofy, square. I don't do nothing but read, study, write. In the midst of all this chaos, I've written a book. It's called Abide by Your Oath. Because the police officers take an oath before they take office. They're supposed to abide by it. But evidently they don't do that unless you know how to enforce it. Tired, man. I ain't gonna bullshit you. I ain't been up all night. I just woke up early. Can't get no rest. can't get no rest. But we're going to get to it, you know. We definitely gonna get some work done. I got a lot of little work to do today, you know. About to get on the road, y'all. You know, it's the only other way I could, man, before I could even get into all my motherfucking stuff, that's why I just used the metaphor for y'all, you know. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so much that I could break down for y'all. Y'all might say, poor guy, poor man, poor guy. Fuck all that. It's a lesson in this shit. Don't chase the snake out the garden. Sit at the garden and keep taking care of it and set a trap. How do we set the trap? I don't know, but I know how to sit my ass in the garden. There's no reason to leave the garden. Don't rush life, man. Don't rush life. Don't rush your life, baby. You gonna get what's yours. You gonna get yours. It's gonna come to you in the blink of an eye. Work towards it. Keep going. It's gonna come to you. Nobody told me that. Somebody did tell me to slow down, though. And I should have listened. I love you, man. Should have told me. Or I should have listened. He told me. He said, man, slow down, bro. Slow down, bro. It ain't that I'm doing things. I mean, but I'm just doing too much. It's too much food on the plate. How you gonna eat all that? And that's what he's saying. You got too much food on the plate, bro. And you need to worry about yourself, because if you not here to make sure the food is on the plate and nobody's gonna eat, if you're not here to till the garden, then nobody gonna till it. So I wasn't listening. But the word of God, it comes at once. It comes straight to your ear from the original man. He tell you just like that to your ear. And you got to know what to do with that when you hear it. Most people don't know the truth when they hear it. Just go in one ear and out the other. You know, and I guess, you know, got a little bit of that in me then, you know, when I'm blindly leading myself towards somewhere and other people could see it and they could see the crash course. They could see the bullseye on my head. My bullseye that I drew. They can see me drawing it. They like, what's wrong with you, bro? You drawing a bullseye on your head. What the fuck? You're driving into a brick wall. What are you doing, crash dummy? You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to. I don't mean to wreck the ship. I don't mean to fuck it up. I don't. All I ever wanted to do was make it right. Damn. I don't know how to make it right. And I'm sick about it. This fucking snake. Ooh, I gotta straighten my back out. This chair sucks. When I start making some money off this YouTube, John, then I'm gonna go buy me a nice chair. See how many episodes it'll take. I need 1,000 subscribers, y'all. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe to the page. That way, when it pops up, you get an alert. If you interested in any of the stuff I'll be talking about, any of the legal maxims or the morals or the values we're going to be discussing on my page, because that's really what this is about. Business is all about morals and values. You know, most of these businessmen have low morals and low values, but that's just in our circle. And it's time to start moving maliciously. You know what I'm saying? Not with the malicious intent to harm the righteous, but what this goddamn snake is going to see as malicious. It's time to start moving malicious. We need Johnny Cochran's walking around this thing, man. You know, now I know why they all wanted to be lawyers. Now I know why, you know, the best lawyers are you know who's. You know what I'm saying? Because they know whoever run that motherfucking, that bar association is on top. All it took was some conversation. Boy, I don't know what I did. I just know sometimes you give yourself more credit than you deserve, baby. That's all I know. You can't be. I can't be that type of person that's just like give myself the credit. I need somebody else to give me the credit. That's how you know it's real credit. Everybody gonna say they spaghetti sauce tastes the best, but it takes a taste test to see whose tastes the best. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker get brokenhearted when somebody else tell you that your sauce ain't the best. And it is what it is. You gotta live with it, man. You'll never know the next person's sauce either. That's why you just gotta keep growing your sauce. Just keep growing, just keep adding your ingredients. Keep adding them fresh tomatoes, man. Keep putting that garlic sprinkle, man. A little pepper. Make sure you pepper it down, man. A little seasoning salt, too. Because you got to stay seasoned. You understand what I'm saying? Seasoned. That's real talk. Giving y'all some real juice. Real juice, man. You know. I just wanted to make a quick episode before I get onto this audio engineering phase of my day. It's 3:58, going on 4 o'clock in the morning. So I'm about to do my thing. I'll turn on this Pro Tools, put on my course. I did the course, but I want to do the audio, raise up the levels, compress it, put a gate on it, take out some of that low end hiss, and maybe put like some podcast music on the background or something. But regardless, man, I appreciate y'all tapping in like always. Yeah, see y'all next time. I might tap back on today or something, but follow me on Instagram, All on a Business TV. Okay, at All on a Business TV. If you want to donate to All on the Business, you want to donate to my homeschooling or my home grinding or this grassroots in the streets teachings. You want to donate to this? All on the Biz. ALLONABIZ. That's the $, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign off, man. And y'all just remember, man, keep them snakes out your garden. When they get in your garden, prevention is better than cure. But once they get in the garden, don't chase the